Okay, Patrick's got that sheep and he's turned it over. Now by turning the sheep over, pretty well he's got it completely immobilised with his legs and his left hand. He's got the sheep in a position where he's going to use pressure points to shear the sheep. And believe me, it's the most comfortable for the sheep as well as the shearer. We have tried, we've invented robots and all sorts of things, but we cannot shear a sheep as humanely as what Patrick is doing. So he's going to shear every part of the sheep as we have to. So he's taken the belly wool off and he's opening up what we call the first hind leg. Now as I said, that the grey on the back of the sheep is only dust. And when that wool gets to the woolen mill, it washes out completely. And the reason for the dust is because of all the lanolin in the wool, the dust settles on the sheep's back and that grease catches all the dust. He's doing what we call the undermine. He's all around the tail of the sheep. He'll then move to the head of the sheep. Look at this for a haircut. All around the eyes and ears, everywhere must be shorn. He will then step up the neck of the sheep, which is the hardest part to learn to shear, because you are shearing underneath the wool and you cannot see where you're going. Patrick's got to feel his way up that wool, up that neck, and quite often they do have big wrinkles, being a merino sheep. And he breaks out, and there it is, one big neck blow. He'll move on to the first front leg, all the time just moving, and every sheep is shorn the same. If I was to get up there and shear a sheep, I would shear it in exactly the same fashion as Patrick. We are taught to shear to a certain standard. Now he's dropped the sheep onto its back, very comfortable is the sheep, and he's doing what we call the long blow. And the reason for this is because he will run a blow from the back of the sheep right through to the front, picking up the most amount of wool as he's shearing. Patrick's learnt to shear just above the level of the skin. They are extremely soft in the skin, and if there is a little nick on the skin, it's no worse than when men shave. Patrick's done the other side of that neck and he's just picking up the front leg. Now when he's finished, I think he told you, he'll jump down and put that wool on the table. He'll do the job of what we call a rouseabout or a wool handler. It's a separate job in the shearing shed. If Patrick was shearing full time, he would finish this sheep and then go and immediately start another one. But he's going to jump down and put the wool on the table. And Patrick's just shorn that sheep and he gets paid about $3 for that, so there it is. Big round of applause for Patrick and the sheep. Beautiful. Patrick will bring that sheep back out. Pluto. He wants to round sheep up again or something. Okay, Patrick rolls it into a little ball and he throws it like a blanket onto a bed. That's what we call a wool table out there. It spreads out. Now this is only probably about 6 to 7 months. Normally we don't shear them until it's 12 months, but everything we do is exactly the same. So Patrick moves to the outside of the fleece and doing what we call skirting the fleece. So he takes off the little tiny dirty bits that are on the tip of the legs or around the edges. This is quite a small fleece, but you will still get exactly the same idea. If you come in and touch the wool, 40% of the weight of this wool is actually lanolin. It's actually grease. There's a tub of it over here. If you want to put some on your hands, you'll get the same effect by just touching that fleece. There's a couple of others there that you can have a look at. So this is our merino wool. If it was 12 months long, it would make up to 8 to 10 men's suits out marketing.